Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. So let's change this up a little bit. We'll do a copy and paste. Copy you. Just like that. You down over this way and paste you into there like that, and then come down here. That's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to run down a little bit further with this one in order to make this work. So I want to go like that and straight down there like that. You are not ready yet, so I want to make two robot. I can switch that one back on a minute. Oh no! Stop with the landfill. That's the problem, is doing that. But anyway, what I can do is I can just do this and can manually drop the RoboPort down there and then do it like that. So I want to go to paste, and I bring that one to there and drop you in. So that's as far as I want to go with this. I want to get to that point right there. Then I want to take the landfill and I want to run straight across here like this. That over there, and I want to fill in some of these little patches down here, although I'm actually going to be filling in some of those. I'll just do it a little bit with what I got right here. Yeah, I want to get rid of the landfill that I'm carrying, and then I can leave the rest of it to the construction robots. They may take a while to do it, but it won't take them all that long. And it'll keep them busy as well. Give them something to do. You always need to keep them busy, because we've still got a lot of work to do back up the top before we start working on this. I really hope that I've timed this right. Okay, I can... You know what? I've used up all the landfill now, so I can do that. And they can come out. I can drop all of those down. They can come out. I can drop that one down as well. And I can make one more RoboPort over this side, which I can do like this. Let me do this via the map. It's going to be a lot quicker if I do this via the map. So I got one there like that, which means that this one wants to go to there. Like that. Which means that I then want to go like that. Don't I? Yeah, it doesn't actually matter about that one. Put that one in there. Yeah, it absolutely doesn't matter about that at all. So I can just go back to doing the paste. I paste that one in there. I can rotate that around and I can drop that in there. And then if I move over this way a bit, a second one there, and then over this way and drop that one in there. That's all of those that I want. Now, I'm really hoping that they're going to bring... Oh, we've got 25 of them. I'm really hoping they're going to bring a few more of those. I've got one RoboPort here that we can use, but I need them to bring me a few more red circuits if this is going to work. I got one RoboPort over there I want to drop. I need to run back up, so I got to get those actually placed. We've got 3 of them that we want to place over there. If we can place 3 of them, that'll work better. Didn't mean to do that. I did mean to do that, actually. I want to start running up here. So if I want to be able to build 2 more RoboPorts, so I just need the red circuits ready for 2 more, and that should be everything that we need. Let's go back up this way. Keep going. They're chasing me down here. Let them chase. It matters not. We need to keep going up this way. So, well, most of the construction robots have stopped working now. Oh, no! I went and dropped it out there. I forgot that my robots are working, so I've gone and lost a RoboPort. You know what? I'm going to grab 2 of the RoboPorts from here. I'm just going to take those from there, and I'm going to have that one as well. So, they are using them. They are using these, but... yeah, I'd rather have those 3. So we've got the 3. We can now run down, and we can just quickly deliver this bit. Then as soon as we've done that, we can then place down requests for a load more of the landfill, and let All of those robots do it. There isn't actually very much to do there at all. If they've just got those little bits. So then I want to run over this way. And activate. Like that. They'll start putting those bits down. And I will come out through this way. Activate all of this. All the way up through. We've got another one over there. Seriously? I'm waiting on construction robots to come and do this. I wish they wouldn't do that. Right, there's one. He's gone back to go and charge. Now he's coming over and he'll get that one. And my robot will drop that one down. There. And we've got a shortage of power because the construction robots are going to come all the way from the top and bring the power poles down. Let them do it. Let them do it. Next, I want to go here to landfill. And I'm going to landfill there. Down to about that far, and then I'm going to start bringing landfill over this way. Oops. I need to shift-click this. Over there. A little bit further. Like that. And I'm going to bring it out here. This side of the island, over here. And then up there. Like that. And we'll go right up to the very top end of this piece of island up here, like this. And I'm going to turn this whole piece of island into a square. So I'm going to go right across there. Drop that in, and that piece over there. And then I've got this that needs to be filled in the middle. Like that. I'll bring those in across. And fill in that bit. Right. I won't do anything to the south of that, but we'll fill in all of that bit there, so we've got that square. Yep, that's perfect. Right. I've got these other robots coming down here, but what some of them are doing is that they're going across that way, which is not very good. So in order to avoid like a bit of a bad side effect on this, I'm gonna do something a bit different with that. But before I worry about that, I'm gonna need to go out to this far, and then I'm gonna go with deconstruction right here, and I will go right out to the very limit of where our roboports will reach, which is there, and we will extract all timber from those areas. Don't really want to be doing it with my robots, though. I've got other things that I want to be doing with my robots. And a lot of work that I need to do. So we need to head back north, and then we can start doing it. So, robots here, they're going to be fine. Alright, they've got a lot of work to do. They've got a load of things that they can carry on with. And bringing all of that landfill down, we're probably... I mean, how much landfill have we got at the moment? We've got 4,000 landfill. And, you know, it really say very much about how much landfill we've actually got or not got. We'll just let them carry on and do that now. And we can go back up here. We'll get back... We will be coming back to that. We got some more stuff that we want to do with it later. Right now, though, we don't need to worry about it. That's that bit dealt with. So then what I want to do is I want to start heading back up this way. And now all of that is done. But that is because we've run out of plastic completely on this map. And we're not going to start plastic again until we get the oil production back up and running, which is going to take a minute or two. So we want to go back over to this way. Now, first up, I've got... That's an exit point. I want to remove that one. And I got an in-feed point right there. I want to remove that. And I want to remove that one there. Right, that makes that an even spread all the way across. So then we've got no in-feed or out-feed on here that we don't want to have at the moment. I'm also going to get rid of that bit. Like that. Okay, we're waiting on one of those up there. It shall be here eventually, I have no doubt. Right now, I don't really care. It's not going to make any difference. None whatsoever. So, first up, I need to get oil, heavy oil connected into there. Before I do that, I need to disconnect the rest of this system. So, I need to come down here. This is all now expired, so I want to remove those. got my robots working, so I can actually use them to do this. We want to remove that bit. Then I want to go over here and remove that. There. So I've got the petroleum... Well, the petroleum one was on there, so I can remove that one, and I can put that one somewhere else. I'm not going to go very far with that one. I'm going to drop that one probably in the middle up there. So it's just a little bit north of where we are right now. The heavy oil tank, that one's going to go as well. So I'll take you out. You can go down there. And then we remove that. I'll remove that pipe there. I'll remove these bits of pipe. And you. And then that one. So that's all gone from there. Nothing else coming in anywhere, is there? No, that's all of those pipes out of the way. I'm going to want to remove all of this as well. That's all got to go as well. So we want to start off by... Actually, we'll copy and paste some of that. So we'll leave that where it is for a second, and we will move up here. So we want to go, first of all... I just want to make sure that I've got rid of all unnecessary pipe work, which is that one, and this is unnecessary pipe work going... Oh, no, that's actually not unnecessary pipe work. That's coming out of there, and it is, you know, that is unnecessary. It's running over there. I just need it to run straight down here in between those. And that's just going to stick together. It's running into here. That's running out from there. And that's running out from there. I don't need it on this side. That bit there can go. That can go. And that can go as well. And that one can go. And I come down over this side. That bit right there. That is excess. I don't need that. They can all go. As can that. And that bit right there. Right. Yeah, that's right. That's going into there. So I don't need any of that. And that petroleum can go from there. So then this here. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that as well. I'll worry about the rest of these in a bit. We'll keep that belt in there. That one's got to stay there for a minute. So I want to put 4 tanks down here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. And then we're going to go from those 4 tanks. That pipe right there is where the 4 tanks are going. So you want to go... Actually, you know, there's no point in having that on there at all. And put that one up. And bring that across like that. So there's petroleum going into there. But in order for this to work, I need petroleum coming off. That's just a constant combinator going onto there. That is greater than or equal to 12k, which is half of 1 tank. I have got no red wire, because when you remove the pole, you don't keep the red wire. I've got to make some more. Yeah, I'm just going to make 5 of them for a minute. Let's make those. And I run you from there up to there, like that. Right. So that one's as read contents. That one is enable, disable, and it's reading contents. And then it'll go up through there. So that should all be okay. Because that's out on that side of the pump. And that's the only bit on the pump that is going to make any difference to anything whatsoever. So that's all working on that side. So we want to come out of this... Wow. All 16 tanks have filled up. I didn't actually expect them to fill up that quickly. So we go from here, and I will take 1 out there. It's going to put the crude oil in there, and then I'm going to put another one down here. Crude oil here. I'll put the crude oil there, and that one's going to go up there like that. And then I'm going to put 2 of those in there like that. That's now firing. That's up and running and firing. The water line coming down here. It goes no further than this. I've only got it coming into that one, and... Where? What have I got? Oh, water's going into that one and into that one. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I don't want water in there anymore. That's gone. So we can pick out the pipes right there. And pick out that pipe. And that. I'm not going to copy... Well, actually, I might copy and paste some of it. So now let's have a look. I'm going to go back up here. So I've got the water over there. I don't need that bit at the moment. That means that one can go. So I do need water over there. And the easiest way to get water over to that side would be probably in a straight line over here. So, can I put... If I drop that down there, and I go like that, is that going to go under a 4-tank width? Not even close. Right. So that's not going to work. We will do it that way instead. We will go up to there. Bring that across like that. And go to there, and then... Oh, that's not going to fit either, so I'll do it like that, and then I'll go to there like that, and I'll remove you. And then this one here can go like that. And then I can drop that onto there. That's going to bring water over, and I can drop that onto there. That's going to bring water over, and that is now firing. So it's not going anywhere, but it is at least firing. Next up, I want to get my buffer zones for the rest of the tanks that I said about. I've got 2 spare tanks, and that's because I had 6 for the heavy oil, wasn't it? That's the wrong number. I shouldn't have had 6 at all. That's messed it up now. I had 2 tanks too many. We'll do 2 buffer zones over here for heavy oil and light oil. I'll do 1 there, and I will do... I do it straight out. You know what? I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to do it diagonally away from that one. I'm going to do it there, like that. That's wrong. That wants to go down there. That one wants to go there. You and you. Right, that's perfect there. Then I need to go from this side, and I want to take light oil to go into there. So there's my light oil buffer on that one. Right, we've got a buffer up there. And I've also got light oil coming down from there. Where's that actually going? I knew I had an extra pipe somewhere. Right. And I'm going to that one all the way over to here. So I will do... Actually, I'll just do that like that. And then I'll bring you over to there. And then you will do that. So there's a heavy oil buffer. And we've also got a light oil buffer. So next up, I need those to have buffer zones. So the way that you take the... Actually, I don't think you can get the red wires back. If I do that, it just removes the wires, but you don't get them back. Okay, so that's going to go to there, and then it's going to go up to there, and it's going to join into that bit. So what I need to do now is I need to join that over to here. So I'm going to need some poles. One there. One there. One there, and one over there. I'm going to want a couple more wires, I think. And I put one from here onto this. And go over there to that one and down to that one there. So it should now be reading the contents of the oil in there. I got 80 oil in there. And why have you stopped producing? I've not linked anything together yet. So that there, if that's actually the perfect spot for a link, is right through here. It's slightly off on the link, but it'll be fine. So if I bring that one out to there, like that, I can then do that and just twist that over. So that's now linked together, which means that those are linked. Those are linked up there as well. And it should also be linked in there onto the heavy oil. I got 1,000 on heavy oil right there. That shouldn't be running, and that shouldn't be running yet. It will eventually run, but it's not running at the moment. And then I got light oil, which has got no limits anywhere. That's reading contents. That's going through. Heavy oil is coming out there, and it's joining into that bit. It's going up through there. It's going through, and it's joining into there. It's a little bit messy, sort of going through, but overall, I'm reasonably happy with it. Why aren't you running? That's why. I need to join the petroleum now off that bit, and that's the last bit that I got to connect up. So I'll take you off of there. Bring that one to there, and I want to bring that one like that there. And then we will take that and join that in, and that's now connected up as well. Everything's connected up now. The whole lot. It's all connected through. I've now got 10 of those working. We've moved it all up off of the coal patch down here, which was like the big thing. The coal and the copper that we had down there. Petroleum is filling up. That's good. That's coming into there, into that one pipe. And it's going down through there, and it's going down into there. Right, so we've got a buffer for it. As long as we got a buffer, that's all right. And it seems a little odd that the buffer is all the way over there and then sort of still feeding back down through here, but it does work. It does actually work, and it'll be fine. And all of these are running full tilt. That's going, that's going. The only thing that I don't have running at the moment is this one. That's going to slowly, I mean, yeah, it's very, very slow using that up. But I do want to put something in there. So I'm going to put that one onto there like that. And I've now got to decide which way I'm going to go with this. You're in there. I might just remove all of that and do something a little bit different with it. I think we will. We want it. We need plastic to be up and running next, so I think we will remove that. I'll deal with that later because that's not important at the moment. We need to remove all of the plastic bits and do something with them. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm just going to drop those two down there. Like that, just because. And then we've got a bigger buffer for the heavy oil. And I guess that's not a bad thing, because we're going to want a slightly bigger buffer for heavy oil later anyway. So you know what? I'm going to put an extra 2 down. I'm going to build an extra 2, so I've got 8 on there. If I should do it on there. Should I do that as well? No, we won't do that. We will do that, but we won't do anything more than that. So there we go. We've got 1.5k on there. And I want to run down this side, and you are halfway. And so look, it's just flashing up on there. It's coming up through. Now and then, it's just opening it up a little bit and letting a little bit of the petroleum in through onto there. That's the only thing that's using it at the moment, though. And that's using up the petroleum as it comes through. So that bit there is our next big project. But where am I going to put that? I'm sort of thinking that I don't want plastic left there anymore. I want to move it, and I'm not going to put it onto a belt. And I'm also going to completely demolish all of this. I know that that is pumping stuff out really quickly, and it's being used over here, which is absolutely great, and so on and so forth. But I don't want to keep using it. I don't think that we need to. Now, at the moment, though, before I start demolishing it, I'm going to get the rest of the stuff up and running. So, in order to do that, first up, I'm just going to remove this belt over here. And I get rid of that belt there, like that. The rest of that can stay as it is. So I'll get rid of these, like that. And I'll turn that into a requester chest. I'm just going to drop some plastic in there a second, just so we can put a little bit out onto the line and use it. We're going to swap that one over, and then I'm going to request that we drop plastic in here. And we're going to request 500 plastic. Just going to put that in there. I'm not going to do anything else to it at the moment. So it's just going to pop out like just a little bit. We've got the plastic going in there. The only thing plastic is being used for here is for those. It's not being taken away and being used for this, although that needs it. And that means that we can now remove those 4. We'll deal with that bit down there in a little while. We'll get the plastic up and running first, because that's the most important bit. Because we need to be able to get our other bits sort of back up and running again. You know, all of the red circuit design. And in order to get that one back up and running again, we need to get this up and running. So I'm just going to go like that and remove that lot. Take you out. Over there, I've got a light there that's not working. We can't have that. We can't have no lights. Let's drop a light down there. It is amazing just how much different lights, you know, how much difference lights actually make. I don't tend to use lights all that often normally, because what I end up doing is, have we got it yet? I don't think I've unlocked it yet. Yes, I have. I end up making a night vision set instead, and I use those. That's a 2x2 square, though, so it takes up quite a lot of space on my armor suit, which is no good to me at the moment. My armor suit is far too valuable. It's being used far too much for other important things. So if I've removed that from there, looking out around, I would say setting up the plastic bit right here would be the most sensible course of action. Now, I've got 7 chemical plants, so I wish to make 3 more additional chemical plants. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And I'm going to take these. We're going to set up the top end like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. And then you are going to make plastic, and I will take those 5, and I will go like that. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna let's just lift those up. Lift those 5 a minute, like that. I will make it via this one. So that one right there is going to give me everything that I want. So I'm going to go to there, put in a requester, and I'm going to go underneath, and I'm going to put in a deposit chest. And I'm going to request coal, and we're going to outfeed plastic like that. And then, in order to get this to work, I need to be able to pipe in that right there, but I also need to have that. So that one's got to move. I did that wrong. I'm going to put that one over that side, like that. What you can actually do is you not have it down there at all. I can put it down here. I can do it like this. I don't want to do it like that then. So I want to put requester, and I want to put a provider, and then request, and then feed out again, so that then I can bring the petroleum. Now, I don't want to take petroleum coming straight off of here, off of that bit. That's not going to work, or coming off the tanks. But what I can do is I can just feed it down from here, directly from in there, and have it feeding in. I'm not going to quite do it like that, though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to there, and then I'm going to put another one like that. I have a reason for this. I have a very specific, important reason for this. I'm going to drop a bit of a piece of cable down there. So then we will go to copy, like that, and just wondering if I should leave a gap. No, I think we can drop them right down next to each other like that. Drop you there, and then if I turn it round, it's not quite right. So what I want to do is shift click and put that one in, like that, and now I want to change that round, so that's going in the right way. And then I want to copy that bit and drop that in there like that. I've actually only got 4 of those left, and I think I want to do more than that. I don't just want to have... Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.